Hi, this is Alexis from the Kiteboarder magazine. We're here at Surf Expo 2014. I'm at the Slingshot booth with Mauricio. How are you doing, sir?
Doing great.
You've got some great boards this year.
Oh yeah, like year after year we keep pushing and seeing how much we can improve in our products, and this year is no different, you know. We're stoked with what we've done, and I'm sure that everyone else that try and buy it gonna be feeling the same way.
Awesome, let's go through the boards.
Okay, you know, to start, you know, we have our Crisis, our 2015 Crisis. This is our like entry-level board, you know. Has a really flex here construction, simple concave, very easy, very fast, goes upwind, comes 2-inch fins, grab handles, you know, very standard for the person that's getting in and just wanted to get set up with, like, you know, good product with an affordable price. So this is our choice for that.
Awesome.
You know?
So let's move it over here, move on to the next one.
And then we have a more intermediate to advanced board, which is the Misfit. The Misfit, you know, has a little more parallel rail, a little stiffer flex. Comes with our NECA duck technology, is a laser cutted channel that helps drive the water through it and uses a fin almost, you know, gripping. So it makes this, and the water also accelerates through here, so it makes this board very forgiving on landings because, you know, the flex and the fins, but it also grips really good going upwind. So it's definitely been one of our top selling boards because it fits all riding styles, you know, like for the guy who's just learning and wants to go upwind to boosting, and guys, girls, comes in 4 sizes, so you have a range to choose from. So it's
awesome. Let's move on to the next one.
And then we have like new for 2015. We have the Super Grum. You know, very the flex panel is based on the Crisis. It's a board that the kids, you know, can get into it. It's a really popular shape in the wake side. A lot of kids be using behind the cable. We tweaked the rocker a little bit so kids get into kiting can use it. And some of our grums have been loving it, you know, they love the graphic. It's a good little toy for the kid who wants to one day become a pro, you know, so we wanted to make sure we provide something as a stepping stone for him to get over there. So
awesome, let's move on to the next one. Cool, let's move on to the next one.
And then we have our Glide, you know. This is our like light wind machine, you know, this for sure get you more days in the water. We decided to change a little bit how our approach is with light wind boards. We didn't want to make big boards wide just so you float and mold along. We don't like work in the rails and how the water flow goes through the board so you can actually get more speed and be able to use a smaller board. So we were actually able to create a 149 that most people that are like on that light wind group, or, you know, they love it. They think it's just as fast and just as buoyant as the other boards that they have, but it's a lot easier to jump. So you're not just out there mowing the lawn, you're actually enjoying your session just like you do when it's blowing 15, 20 knots. So being very well received, people love it, and actually Repstock been using this as a Alaya board. You know, he takes the front fins, take the pads out and wax it. He's having the time of his life.
We saw him out in Hood River riding the nose on the toes over the nose on this thing.
So it's one of those things that, like, you know, but just by getting more days in the water when it's light, but you can also get more days and more fun when it's actually blowing, and just diversify your riding a little bit. At the end of the day, what we do is create boards that you can have fun no matter what. And we found out that this is one of those tools, hidden treasure, that you can get in the water 8 knots, but you can also have fun as a Alaya board.
Awesome, let's move on to the next one.
Okay, now we have the high-end, more high-performance line. New to this year, you know, is the Asylum. We changed the flex and the construction of it. A lot of guys are using boots now and they want a little more pop, so we decided to tweak it a little bit to improve the performance of the board. It's been our #1 board in the PKRA and in freestyle, as well as the guys riding rails like Eric Ranstra, Alex Fox, Sam Light. They loving it, this board, you know, and it's tools of all trades, you know, from big air to rails to world champions. You know,
it does it all.
Board. It does it all. Graphics done by our team rider Alex Fox. You know, he been year after year pushing our graphic technology to a whole new way of doing a new style, and pretty much nailed it this one. You know, I love the psychedelic skull flower color thing, so we really stuck with it.
Awesome.
In the same note, he actually also came out with the Vision. This is our new 2015 Vision board. Graphics also done by Alex Fox. Is a trip how he nailed these graphics perfect, you know, of the eyes of the animals, and you know, it's just something that he picked up from the name Vision. And we also tweaked this board to fit the rider profile that we designed this board for it. Basically, it comes with the NECA duct, same technology but as the Misfit, but with 2 channels. So you get your grip and your water acceleration through here. And we tweak a little bit the rocker because a lot of the PK guys want a little bit flatter rocker than the Asylum. So we decided to adapt that. You know, our rider Victor Hayes was a big part of that. And you know, so this board's a little faster, just as forgiving, and a lot of pop, you know. So one of the favorite boards on the line, everyone loves it. I'll say give it a go and try it out. It's amazing. And
awesome.
Last but not least, this is our top secret, you know, project we've been working for a few years.
The Bugatti.
The Bugatti, pretty much. It's called the Widowmaker. You know, this is a board that you definitely don't want to tell your wife you're buying it. And if you're asking the price, it's probably because you can't afford it. But it's a hybrid wood foam technology that does a precision laser cutter. So we not only mix foam and wood, we actually create a pattern of foam that helps with the flex and the strength of the board. So inside the core here, there's patches of foam that makes this board and the core react with the carbon. Carbon's a lot stiffer than fiberglass, so to create a board that has good pop, good flex with carbon and take advantage of the weight, we had to play with the sling core, which is this hybrid. To also, because of the carbon, we were able to create the NECA tunnels. We're able to, first time ever, create curvature on a wood core. So if you actually notice on the channels, they're more curved than the other regular wood core boards. And you can actually see on the pattern here how it makes tunnels. So this board riding finless is already tracked so well, and when you put your fins on it, it's like you can go up with like no board. 2 pounds lighter than all our boards. It's amazing the weight that we're able to achieve. And Slingshot with carbon. This is custom-made carbon for us. We realized that by changing the pattern of the carbon, we're able to strength too, you know. It has most cosmetic appeal, but it does also have a functionality to it. So it was pretty cool that we were able to match those two. Again, this is our high-end board, our Bugatti. It's the most amazing thing. And if you get opportunity to try it because it's a unique board.
Now, we went from the boards, now we got some straps over here. Let's talk about the straps.
Yes, we have the dually strap. It's our new pad for 2015. 4 adjustment points, very simple, very user-friendly. New footbed, very comfy. Very easy to set up, you know, your angle. Has little hardware that helps lock in place so you don't slide. And, you know, you can adjust forward and back the strap as much as you want. If you have high arch or low arch, you can adapt better. So we just decided to take a strap, simplify it, but actually make as customizable as possible for each person. So we're able to achieve that and really happy with it. Amazing feedback we got so far.
Awesome. Let's talk about the boots.
Okay, for 2016 we have a boot lineup that, you know, started with the option, you know, entry level, open toe boot, very easy to get in and out, very light, you know, for the guy who wants to try out, you know, boots, this would be their option, you know. It's easy. It's an easy boot, light, pretty much self-explanatory. Top Velcro, you can adjust the flex, cinch down. So it's a great boot, great feedback on it. Moving to the KTV. Our KTV is like the #1 choices of all riders. You know, it's 3 Velcros, same thing, very easy to get in and out. Your Velcro is adjustable for how thick your ankle is, so you wanna, you know, tighter, looser, you can adjust the length of the strap. Closed toe, so it keeps your toes nice and warm. Testing and improving through a wake team. Our boots are designed to high standards on the industry that only use boots. You know, a lot of the snowboard technology goes into it in the construction, so this is definitely high quality, high grade materials, and you know, top product you can buy. So, and last but not least, our #1 boot called the Rad. You know, it's similar to the Option, but the technology that goes into this boot is a lot more. You have so much stuff into how we stitch the boot to the plate, how tight you can cinch and how it fits inside. You have a top Velcro to adjust the flex, you know, ankle forward and back. And it's an amazing boot, you know, a little bit higher than the KTV, so if you want a little more support overall. And beautiful blue collar, so.
Awesome. Now, where can they find more info on the boards and all the technical stuff and the boots?
Slingshotsports.com. Go there, you can see everything about our line from kite, wake, SUP, everything that will get you in the water every day.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.